Hello. Australia. But where it's gone. Australia, clil 8. Australia has over 10,000 beaches. You could visit a new beach every day for more than 27 years. In 1967, Australia's Prime Minister, Harold Holt, went for a swim off Cheviot Beach and was never seen again. There are 10 times more camels in Australia than koalas. Australia exports camels to Saudi Arabia, mainly for meat. Mount Disappointment is so called because the view from the top is very disappointing. The world's largest cattle station, called Anna Creek Station, is larger than the state of Israel. Highway 1 circumnavigates the entire country. It is about 14,500 kilometres in length. In Victoria, only a licensed electrician can change a light bulb. Australia is surrounded by over 8,000 smaller islands. Burning Mountain has an underground natural coal fire that has been burning for roughly 6,000 years. The Gympie Gympie and Lake Hillier. The Gympie Gympie plant. There is a plant native to Australia called Gympie Gympie that will make you vomit in agony if you touch it. The sting is so potent that it can kill humans and horses. There is a river called Never Never River in New South Wales. Lake Hillier is bright pink. It is a saline lake on the edge of Middle Island, the largest island in the Recherche archipelago. It is compulsory to vote at elections in Australia. The Sex Party, registered in 3 states, party leader Fiona Patten wants to legalise marijuana, euthanasia, censorship, abortion and tax the church. 80% of Australian adults gamble. The selfie was invented in Australia. Eucalyptus oil is highly flammable. This means that gum trees can explode if ignited. Shopping centres and restaurants play classical music in their car parks to deter teenagers from loitering there at night. Australia is developing ocean wave energy, which uses the motion of the ocean to generate zero-emission electricity and desalinate water at the same time. Australia is the same size as the USA. 31% of the world's uranium comes from Australia. 1 gram of cocaine costs about €207, but only €9 in Brazil. It is illegal to walk on the right-hand side of a footpath. You drive on the left in Australia. The Australian plate moves 7 centimetres north every year. Australians are second only to Americans for meat eating. 2 out of 3 Australians will be diagnosed with skin cancer by the time they are 70, if they live that long. Kubapidi, a cave room, map of Kubapidi and the shop. In Kubapidi, over half the population lives in caves underground to keep away from the heat. The most popular pizza in Australia is the Hawaiian pizza, which was invented in Canada. It has pineapple on it. More than 85% of Australians live within 50 kilometres of the coast. Gina Rinehart, Australia's richest woman, earns $1 million every half hour, Australian dollars. Australia was the second country to allow women to vote. New Zealand was the first. Every week, 70 tourists overstay their visas. Australia has the highest electricity prices in the world. Australia has the longest fence in the world. It is 5,614 kilometres long. It was originally built to keep dingoes away from fertile land. Melbourne. Melbourne used to be called Batmania. Melbourne is the sporting capital of the world. It holds the Formula One Grand Prix, the Melbourne Cup horse race, the Australian Open tennis and cricket matches. The largest Greek population outside Greece lives in Melbourne. Animals, venomous snakes, very nice, and spiders. And here is the blue bastard's fish. Duck-billed platypus, wombat, and his cubed poop. Here is the cubed poop. No native Australian animal has hooves. The male platypus has enough venom to kill a small dog. There is a fish named blue bastard, which was discovered in 2015. There are more than 3.3 times more sheep than people. There are 3.3 times more sheep than people. Got that right now. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. 10 of the most deadly snakes are found in Australia. Koalas are in danger of extinction because more than half of them have chlamydia, which makes them impotent. There are more kangaroos than people in Australia. The red kangaroo is the national animal of Australia. Neither kangaroos nor emus can walk backwards. This is one reason why they are on the Australian coat of arms. A kangaroo called a joey is only 1 centimetre long when it is born. The lyrebird, native to Australia, can mimic calls of over 20 other birds. It can imitate the sound of a camera, a chainsaw and a car alarm. The Great Barrier Reef is the planet's largest living structure. It is at risk because of the rising ocean temperatures. With rising temperatures, the coral turns white. Sydney Opera House. If all the sails of the Sydney Opera House roof were combined, they would create a perfect sphere. The architect was inspired while he was eating an orange. Okay, stop.